Bye, Dreamer. And she's off to work. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm still not doing the. I did the announce or introducing myself thing before, and Dreamer gave me shit about it, so I'm still not doing it. It may come back. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I should. I feel like I always have. I don't know. The streaming thing is weird because is it a show? It's technically kind of like a show. Do you just launch into stuff? You just do things like. I don't know. I don't have like an opening sequence. I could put together a video with an opening sequence kind of idea. Kind of like a Marvel movie opening. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just here. Just doing the things. Okay. So, plans for today. I've got a bunch of things that I want to do. I've got a bunch of things that I don't know if I can do because of limitations of our streaming here. I still don't know why, but it won't let me run. See, I've got which programs I have open. I have my mini character. Hello. He's been bouncing over there. I've got my cam studio, which is for our outside cams. I've got our Firebot, which is telling us all the information from the stream here and keeping us on time with everything. Also doing the automatic stuff, OBS, Spotify, and Illustrator. So there's only 6 things running right now. I know Illustrator is heavy. I know OBS is heavy as far as resource heavy, or resource demand. I don't know. I've run, when I was on the old computer running stuff, I was able to run way more. I was able to run Illustrator and Canva and even have like Safari open with information and stuff on it. So the fact that I can't do that is kind of poopy still. So, which I didn't. I don't want to do this right now, but I will double check. Nope, we're all up to date. Software's up to date. Just double checking just to make sure. Okay, so onwards for the day here. We still need to figure out or finish do our signage stuff. I think that is my big to do. Is that the big one? So I've got this. I've got the Kidlit Art Thursday post that I need to put together. I need to work on the weekly video for Thursday, but I'll do that tomorrow. During my in-between days. I've got also which we might work on today. I was working on a video project for book 1, and I need to do an ending cap, credits, put together something. So we might work on that today. I'm trying to get. I did a bunch of work over the weekend on our little pendants, our little acrylic pendants that I've been messing around with. That we did some of the design work on here for. Let's pull those up. These guys. So we printed out a sheet and a sticker sheet of these guys, and then I cut a bunch of the acrylic pieces. I did another sample over the weekend, so to see if we needed to laminate our pieces or not. And I was hoping that the vinyl sticker paper would be enough without having to worry about the waterproofness of the paper. So what we're doing is we're taking 2 pieces of acrylic and we're using UV resin to seal them together with a sticker on the inside, in between them is essentially what we're doing. And the idea is that vinyl sticker paper is made out of vinyl, which would be waterproof or liquid proof per se, and you would print on it and then you could seal it in the idea. But the way paper that goes through your printer works, which we found out, is that it's actually a hybrid blend. It's vinyl and probably some type of paper pulp of some fibers of some sort mixed together. So it's not 100% vinyl, because in order to get the ink from your printer to stick or absorb to it, it needs to have some type of texture to it, because vinyl's smooth. Like, it's smoother than like photo paper, which also is the same thing. Even though it's glossy, whatever, it still has some type of material that allows the ink to adhere to it. So I kind of knew that already, but I was kind of like, maybe when we did our test with the paper, that really absorbed a lot and created little distortions in the paper all around the edges where the resin sunk in. So trying to eliminate that, I was like, well, maybe the vinyl sticker paper will work better, because paper is just an absorbent, like it's a sponge. That makes sense. And it did resist a little bit better, but not like perfectly. So but our original test that I had done, where I just kind of threw something together, had lamination on it. And I think that is what our next test will be for these guys, to see if everything works out correctly, is to laminate all of the pieces and then see if that helps reduce the amount of bleed that happens with the resin. So lots of things, lots of stuff to play with. Then we'll have if I can get that figured out, then we will have some more product stuff to be able to play with and do things with at future events. So I also may come back in here. I realized that I may need to take out these circles that I put on here. I didn't realize. I may have to open one up and see what the size is. 0.125, so that should be only 1/8 of an inch. Should be fine. Drilled a big hole in this one. Maybe that's what I was thinking. Maybe that's why I went wrong on mine. On our sample, I drilled a hole and it was just slightly smaller than that dot, so you can see the dot a little bit. So we'll see if I want to keep that or not. For now, it's fine. Anyways, back to stickers here, or back to our signage. That's all weird looking. I don't understand that. Okay, so tote bags are here. They're coming to get my garbage right now. Stickers, $1 a piece. Acrylic pendants, keychains, magnets. Yes, I think I want to print these all separate though. These are going to be bag charms, which are there. Earrings. Let's see. I'm going to do that, then I only need... Don't think we're going to use him. Yeah, I think I'm just going to print these on... Let's print those on glossy paper, photo paper. That should make it easier to be able to do the stuff I want. Do I even want these backgrounds at all? Let's keep that one for now. Stickers. Tote bags. We can scale that down a bit. And then there's a possibility I can do this one here for one already. I don't need any of those other three. If I want to print this out, this will be 3. I can print out 3 of those. So I should go get a picture of our setup and I should do a sample. Should I do a sample? So it's on this one. Bags. And stuff. Yeah, let me go grab a photo real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I returned. There. Okay. Yeah, turn on our stuff, so we're good. Okay, so this is the idea. So let's copy paste this. This will go up here. To this one. Think about putting on top. Okay. This one theoretically was supposed to go here. This one is supposed to go here. This one goes here. Don't want to overload it with too much. Bookmarks is already there. These are free. These are business cards, but they're free. We got bookmarks with this. This is all has to be on one panel. It's gonna go here. The earrings are what's showing right now, but ooh, that's a good question. Do I want to separate those into... I don't think I have enough room there. Okay, so I've got those set to the same height, to the correct height. Those ones. Backdrops. What am I missing? I know what I'm missing. And it's this one. Can I fit that on a 8.5 by 11? Yeah, I could make it smaller if I really wanted to. Let's group those. Paste. The idea of this was supposed to go here. I really wish I had another sheet up or something in the back just to get rid of all the distraction, everything in the back. We'll have our banner up top in between. That one will be gone. Most of all of these price things are going to be here. Question comes down to, do I want these all to be... I had an idea to make a square to sit on top of the spinny thing here. With the little backgrounds. But we have the background on the banner. Do I have a copy of the banner somewhere? There it is. Okay. Gonna be huge. No, not as big as I thought it was gonna be. This is up here. Oops, nope, don't want that. I think this is where I was I don't mind the tote bag one up here because there's so much going on with that, and this is our sample tote, so this one actually is not coming down, so I don't mind attaching the actual price tag to that one up there. That's not a problem. These other ones, I guess I'm struggling with, do I go simple with the design or do I try to make them a little bit more look like something? That's why I had these like backdrops here. I'm trying not to waste materials here is what I'm trying to do. Print a whole bunch of stuff, waste a bunch of ink and paper and stuff like that. I don't need to. I don't need it. Okay, so this is what. But this is what my original signs look like. Do I like that better? Everything else is so much. I should just go simple. This is what I should do. I'm doing too much. Figuring that out sometimes is so difficult. Too much. We're doing too much. Let's get rid of this, this. These are gonna be so much bigger than those, though. I don't want to make them smaller. This is 7.6 with a 15. Let's just go 6, 9. These are going to be 15.2, 15.2. Okay, so those match. It's just a much bigger sign. That's almost a whole 11 inches there. Doing the right category. Yeah, we're still good there. We've got it down. How big is this? Almost 16 inches, which I think is what... I think we scaled that to the correct size to fit all the way across there. $18 each. Books 1 and 2, 34. Yeah, the deal. Maybe I should just have. No, should I have 2 deals? I gotta figure out what I want to do. If I continue this on into future, do I just do something like $18 each and $1 off for every additional book that you purchase? Oh no, it was 54 bucks was the... Essentially I'm paying for the tax, is what I'm paying for. Pretty sure. It's not like a huge discount, but 18 times 3. Yeah, it's 54, so it's $3 off. I don't know what's... Let me check. Should be able to check on Square to see what the official total is going to be. Okay, so I should be able to add 1, 2, let's just add another one to book 1. So I've got 3 books on there. So the tax is $4.22. Add discount. Oh, I should be able to add... Should be able to add whatever... items? Discounts. There we go. 2 books is $2. Save. Let's add it once. This one discount name. Book discount should be $3. Yes, okay. Back from checkout. So right now the total is $55.22 minus the 3 would be $52. Let's just go ahead and add it. Oh, it changes the amount of tax too. Interesting, interesting. $51.97. I mean, that's deceptive in the way marketing is deceptive in a lot of ways. It's only $3.99. It's like, no, that's $4. Don't. I know the trick is to put the smaller number at the end and the big number at the, or excuse me, smaller number at the front, big number at the end. So you think, oh man, it's only $3. It's like, no, it's $4. I don't like that practice of doing that, but at the same time, my stuff is coming out to that total essentially. So if I put a... Oh, but that's on if the books are $17, which is different. That's right, because we're going to change the price of the books. Clear items. We need to change the price of the books at some point. So create item. Let's do this. Name book 3. We'll do all the description stuff later. Do I have a picture I can put on there? Yes, I do. Haha. Where are you? Use photo. Save. I don't think I added a price for it. Dang it. Variable. Okay, so let's go back to here. Items. All items. 3, that's... Price, there it is. $18. Okay, so now we should be able to do our calculations here. 1, 2, 3. Do 4. Let's do our discount. $3 off. Yeah, so that made it way more. So with tax, it comes out to $58.46, and then minus 3, then it brings it back down to 55. Which is not a bad thing, but it does change the tax. So let me add that discount again. Brings it down to $4.22 for the tax. Ooh, I wonder if I could do, can I do 2 discounts? Is that the same one? Add discount. Let's do $2. Discount. You can only do it once. Interesting. I could add the $3 discount to that too. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't... It's kind of funky. Not sure. Pricing is hard. Pricing is hard. I think my other problem is that I want to not necessarily give stuff away, but I want people to be able to afford and be able to have access to the stuff that I'm making and putting out there and stuff like that, especially the books. Trying not to... I'm trying not to shortchange myself. So theoretically, the idea is that we have, if we sell an $18 book, $10 plus goes towards the actual manufacturing, printing, and shipping the books to me. And then the other $7 and something cents, that is what we have for profit, theoretically. So that's where the discount stuff comes in, is it cuts, it basically is what we've done is we've made it so that it takes away $1. So instead of $7, it's $6 is what I would be making. So a little, no, I guess bookstores get a 60% discount on their, is that about, am I seeing that right? Am I mathing correctly? Oh no, it's less than half of 18 is 9. So yeah, we're lower down than 50%. Maybe it depends. So what I've got happening is right now I've got a bunch of books that I purchased at 17, or not purchased at 17, that are priced at $17 because of the Ingram Spark price changes or price hikes that happened at the beginning of this year. So it made it so that all of our books had to be priced $1 higher. Otherwise, we were going to have to pay Ingram for every book sold. So they would not only get a piece from the customer, but they would be getting a piece from the publisher having to pay them to produce the books. So because their costs went up to make them. So I have a stock of $17 price books that could be discounted down just to get them out of inventory, technically. And then everything after that with our new stock would have to go to the $18 price point. That's in my brain too. Poopy. I want it to cost less. I think that's where I'm struggling here. Is I want it to cost less for people, but I also want to be able to make some money off of this stuff because I would like to pay back the monies that I spent for the books themselves. Okay. So I think things need to stay where they are now. I'll go through on Square and get that all figured out at some point. I'll get that worked around on that end. That's the hard end. Okay. So now, okay, so I'm setting this up here. Set up. That's right. Let's go do this. These are nice and, are these clear? Is clear enough? Dreamer, if you're in here, question for you. If we are doing these signage pieces, do we pluralize the wordings for the stuff? I forgot to ask you this beforehand. Or do we make them singular? So instead of tote bags, it's tote bag $10? Because I think normally what they would do is if it's pluralized, it would be tote bags $10 and then they put the each. I believe. Or do we just assume that people can figure this out and not worry about it? Remember, we have to do lowest common denominator here. Put the each and make plural. Okay, so we do got to put each. So the books have each written out here. So do we do that for the bags, the charms, the stickers, like everything? I think so. Okay, so that's gonna change up. I don't have it set up for bookmarks, so I'd have a new sticker for bookmarks, and then I'd have to figure out how to fit each, the word each, or the two letters. I think it's capitalized EA for all of these other ones. And I know this is, I'm not worried about this one right now because we have our sign here for our $17 books. That's fine. I made this a little bit more complicated now. Shoot. This is for later. Okay, so that's only 6.5 inches wide. To fix a bunch of that. I can make sure that the sizes are correct. I'm struggling with trying to make these too complex and confusing and trying to just keep them simple. I know the rule of thumb is keep it simple, stupid, but it's easier said than done sometimes. Okay, we got ads coming up here shortly. I'm gonna have to do some research. I'm gonna have to look up some stuff and see if I can find some examples. Okay, let me save this real quick because I have not done that yet. There we go. It took a long time. Let's go over to our assistant, see what she's up to outside. We've got ads coming up here in about 2 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and pause here for the moment, and then in about, like I said, 2 minutes, we'll run ads for 3 minutes. So I get a little 5-minute break here, and then we'll come back, and I'll hopefully have done enough research or along the lines, somewhere along that, and made some decisions and we can keep going. So stick around. We'll be back here in a little bit. Okay, decided to put her name on here. I realized it wasn't on there. Okay, so if we go back to here, there. There is all kinds of quail that have just come through our backyard. There was a mom and a dad quail and about 20 babies, little itty bitty nuggets. And I'll just say this, Dad was not happy that the squirrel was trying to get into the feeder where they were hanging out. And he was trying to mess up that squirrel pretty bad. So that was pretty fun. I did get a video of it. So Dreamer, if you're here, it'll be in our feed at some point. You can check it out. But little nuggies. Oh, around there. So what I was supposed to be doing while we were at break there is looking up doing some research on some stuff. I didn't do that. I went and got a snack, and then got distracted by quail in my backyard. I don't know why, but I just love quail. Okay, let's do some research. I will try my best not to crunch in your guys' ear. I grab some Cheerios real quick. I'm looking to see how other people do their pricing stuff. I see simplicity is pretty good. Charm stickers. May need to invest in a laser at some point. Those got some cool stuff. Okay, I don't really care. So I'm looking at Artist Alley convention pictures and videos. Okay, so there's kind of what we have going on. That's not bad. Simple, not too crazy. Maybe there isn't any right or wrong here. I'm putting too much into this. I should just pull the trigger and call it good. What I should do. I have to remember, I'm also not doing this like crazy full time either, like some of these people are. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm putting too much into this. Dreamer did say we need to put the word each on each of these. I didn't think about it. Some people have sold out signs pre-made too. Where I got my artist alley display. Right, the grid cubes, that's fine. A5 notebook. I don't know if we need the each on them. No, see, now I'm back and forth again. Shoot. $15 each or 3 for 40. Let's see what your other stuff says. Man, it is an art all in and of itself for people to set up their little booths at the conventions. The little grids and stuff that they use to make their little stands. Crazy. We have a convention coming up in July here, Silver Age Comic Con. I think it's on the 11th. I'm excited for that one. That one's going to be fun. I wish we had more of them around here. $18 each or 3 for 50. Can do EA. Have to be capitalized. A lot of European ones. Ooh, I know another thing I should double check that I haven't checked in a minute. Let's go look at Snafu. Okay, nothing there yet. No Artist Alley information yet. Okay, so that's good. Back to research. I think I just need to pick one and just go for it because everybody does it differently. I don't think it really matters. When I say it doesn't matter, I mean it matters, but I think making sure things are consistent. I'm seeing it inconsistently. Phone. I have no faith in myself for this right now. I don't know. I don't know about putting each on those. Don't know how I feel about that. Screw it. I'm just gonna keep it as is. It works for what I want. Otherwise, I feel like we're getting too much into the weeds here. I do want to do something about this one though, because the rest of these have where is it? Where is... No, we don't have the ability to underline here. Is that what I'm seeing here? Extra. What the hell, Bobby? There it is. Why am I dumb? Sometimes I'm dumb. It's a condition, I know. But let's see, that was here. Funny part about this is, like, I always feel bad when I get stuck in these in-between spots where I'm trying to put something together or rationalize something out, or like design something, figure out what the heck I'm doing here. And I always get like weirded out, and I'm just like, oh, this is not very interesting or fun to watch on the stream. But I'm like, this is literally what I do when you guys are not here. So the whole point of this is that you guys get to see the psychoticness that goes on behind the scenes. So no production. That's the whole idea. That's the idea. I keep forgetting that. Let's do, I think it's this one. Reduce this down to 3. Go like this. This way it's perfect. Do I separate them with color? Do I separate them with something else? Sora, I threw a Cheerio on the ground. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she's out. Do I have anything? Everything in my special marks up here. Not really. Just adding more junk again. Help me. I want these to be distinct from each other. What if I don't make these bold? Would I just do these medium? No, I do like that separation there. You know what? I'm tired of going in and out of that. Let's ungroup those for the moment. Come on, man. Come on, man. Sheesh. Gosh, dang it. Sometimes. You know what? Just go back here. Sometimes I do things to myself that I'm just like, why? Why did I do that? That's the space I have to work in. Okay. Yikes. Put that in the center. For now. So we can estimate out. Okay. move this up. Which means I gain some space for this guy. I almost feel like it should be opposite. That should be the extra bowl. Oh. You know what? I was gonna get mad at it and just be like, you stay there. Nope. Gosh damn it. Screw it. Ungroup. You two go over there. You're being butts. Okay. And then this one change to medium. I'm trying to give them their own unique, like, you read it and then the price, and they're different from each other in whether it be size, which is fine, it can be size, but you want them to have their own feel to them, I guess. So that your brain separates them. But you don't want to lose the importance of what it is. Okay. I can definitely see that. Well, let's make that our sample here. Get rid of this. Copy. Group that together for the moment. Okay. This is pins. It's here. Pins. 3. Yeah, I think I like that better. Less emphasis on the words, more emphasis on the actual price number. Cool. There we go. This E tag terms. Can I pull both of these? No. Just dumb. Okay. Ungroup this. Get rid of that. These are also $10. Can I fit this all in here? No. Okay. That's fine. Simple, effective. I think that's going to work. So like with most things, what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the mini map up in the top right hand corner, and I can still read all of the prices at this. These ones are a little bit harder to read, so that's why I'm working on this, is to change that, so to make sure that everything is readable, especially from a distance, or you know, people of different ages and everything else like that. Let's ban this person. Goodbye. Sorry, friend. I wish I could tell you that what you're doing is okay, but it's not okay. Small. All stickers. Barely fits in there, so we're gonna go boop, boop, boop. Make this closer. Okay, and our setup here is 2 for $1. Two, four. 2 for $1. Okay. Does that work? Okay, just do it and reassess here in a minute. These four down here. This here. That there. Acrylic. Sorry, I tried to walk away from that. I didn't get very far. Pendants. Okay. That. There, so I can keep working on those. Key jeans. And magnets. Okay. Okay. So those ones are 10. I don't know if I like that at all. The other ones are fine so far. This one is the only one that doesn't work like this. You can read it. Oh, that feels bad. Oh, why does it feel so bad? Okay, what am I gonna do here? Shoot. Because this isn't gonna... Oh well, I have an idea. I have an idea. Actually, let's do that. Let's put this down here. Reduce the size. Only problem is the way I had this stacked actually worked with the order at which they're stacked in the case itself. I thought about making 3 separate, which still could work technically. Keychains. Smaller. Put these down here. This one, copy paste. Okay, that might work. Just barely. Let's go up to 100. 10. Okay, it's an idea. What if I turn them the other way? So the reason why I'm thinking of doing it this way is because if I make them a list kind of stacking on top of each other, then people tend to, okay, I'm doing an example. That's fine there. Copy, paste. If two sets sitting on top of each other like this, earrings and something else, does this price go with the word below it or does it go with the word above it? So I'm hesitant to stack them like that, even though I know it would do the two things that I want it to do. It would give me the same feeling as these setups here. But it confuses people on which one is which one goes with which one. There's also one other way we could indicate which one is which. And it involves doing a little bit of, okay, let's get these guys like this. Oh, gotta go down further. And instead of putting this in between these, why did I copy that? I didn't need to copy that at all. You do something like this. So you indicate this is the top shelf, this is the middle shelf. Come on, mouse, stop being dumb. This is the bottom shelf. You could do something like that to indicate whether or not people are smart enough to figure that out. The iconography is kind of weird. We're making it more complicated than it needs to be. Keep it simple. Okay. I still think this is probably our best bet. It's the most consistent and concise. The only other thing I could think of to do was to like stagger them in a weird way. Kind of fan them. That's too complicated. I don't like acrylic pendants being 2 lines. Keychains $5. Magnets $5. Yeah. It's the only way to get it to fit, Dreamer, is to do 2 lines so that it's consistent with how the rest of the iconography that we've put together here works together. I tried to do it as a list and it doesn't work there either. Pendants, you don't like, so you just want to get rid of the acrylic part. If that's the case, then I should be able to take each of these. Move this up so it kind of matches what we've got over here. And then these technically could go bigger. Let's see, that's 13. Let's go 13. Like that. It does make you have to kind of guess which one is which, though, which it technically shouldn't. No. So it's one of those problems that we run into a lot when doing designing and thinking about businesses, signage, like menu boards, things like that. And I've seen it happen over and over again. Sandwich boards out in front. I think we laughed at Porta Subs at one point because one of theirs, it looked really odd the way they had set it up. It was a very bad design because they didn't really take into consideration any of the main points of this stuff, which is making sure that whatever it is you've got set up is clear and concise with people to be able to understand it, that it's readable. Don't use crazy fancy fonts or anything like that because that's really, really hard to then read and discern what the heck is happening. Make sure it's consistent across all of your pieces that you're doing, and that it follows the rules of, especially for English, like top to bottom, left to right. That's not always the case, but you should follow one, if not both of those, as best that you can. So we have top to bottom here, where we have pendants above the price, and I could do a little thing here, but the problem I'm seeing right now is that I'm reading pendants, keychains, magnets, instead of reading pendants $10, keychains $5, because there's no separation between these. So I'm just picking them all up as kind of one solid thing. So like technically should do is I should take this and make these individual ones like this, but still have them all on the same sandwich board. Kind of. The other problem is that we have, if our pendants, keychains, and magnets were laid out in this orientation, pendants on the left side, keychains in the middle, magnets on the right side, that would make sense. But our pendants are at the top, our keychains are in the middle, and our magnets are at the bottom. So our layout for this is also not matching the actual physical display as well. So it's, like I said, it's throwing me for a small loop here. I don't want it to, but I want to make it easy for people just to understand. It doesn't guarantee that people will understand. It just, I'm trying to get it to be understandable as best I can. Why am I doing that? Ungroup. There we go. Those ones make sense now. I like that, gives them a little bit of personality, a little difference between the price and the wording. Those look fine. I'll have to do some more stuff with that here as well. No, those are the same font. We should be okay. Yeah, might play with it later. This is the only one that's tripping me up at the moment. Let's see. Don't have to worry about postcards, bookmarks. Nope, I'm not going to change that one because we already have that one done and that one's kind of in between. Yeah, I might change it. Yeah, fuck it. Just in case I want to change that out at some point, I can. Okay, much more visible. Let's just get rid of postcards for that because we're not even selling those anymore right now. Okay, cool. Get rid of this, this. Yeah, pendants, keychains, magnets. That's the one that's tripping me up at the moment. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I could turn them the other way. Yeah, I just hate that. That would make it really tall. I don't want to make it tall. I want it to stay relatively low-key. I can't. Oh, yep, he did. I don't know how I static shocked that. What is happening with my microphone here? That was weird. Y'all can still hear me? Yeah, that's weird. Static shock, and all of a sudden the microphone's just like, oh, we're gonna switch sources. I'm like, no. I mean, I feel like this will work. It's not 100% ideal the way I want it, but it doesn't have to be perfect, I guess. Ugh. It hurts me though. It really hurts me. I could do something like that. That would be okay-ish. Then it gives us the indication that the top, middle, and bottom are there. There might be one other thing that I can do. But we will have to do that. We'll play with it a little bit more after. No, not save as. Hey, there we go. We will take our second break for the day, and then I'll try to finish this up and mess with the rest of my stuff for the afternoon here. Do some more fun stuff. This is hard. But yeah, Sora's outside hanging out still. As you can see, she hasn't moved very far. And check see what she looks like. Oh, there she is from that stand angle. We'll go from this one for the moment. But we'll take a 3-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll keep working on stuff. So stick around, we'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Back, swap back over. I have an idea. I have an idea. If I do this, yes, okay. I have to do this. So let's do, this is this one. You know what? Let's go copy, paste. That's where that one goes. I gotta bridge the gap between both of them. Let's do it like that. Let's combine these two. Nope, need to be a little bit closer. Combine those two. Copy. Arrange, send to back. Range and back. An idea sucks though. Why don't these work? Oop, that didn't work at all. Well, shoot. .6, or so it should be 15. Six. 2. I also thought about taking and making these little guys and sticking them on the side of this, on the side of our spinny guy here, but I don't really want to do that either. The magnets are easy enough because these top 2 are not magnets. Like, that's easy to understand. The other 2, which ones are pendants and which ones are keychains? Ignore the fact that we have keychains at the top here right now. The pendants will look different. They'll look like that first one on the left-hand side. I think I'm still making too much out of this. I think this setup will be fine. We'll just separate them into their own 3 little modules. Should make things work out fine. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. That should be fine. I need to figure out... Go ahead and save this real quick. While it's saving, I'm going to run out and grab a measurement real quick. I will be right back. Okay, got distracted by the quail again because there's a whole other covey of very, very brand new babies out there. So, okay, so we've got 16 inches across this. What is our size here? Okay, that is exactly 16 inches wide. So if I cut it down to fitting this onto one page. Drops it down to 10 inches. So we lose 6 inches overall. 3 inches off of each side. Over 16 inches. Is that gonna work?
About that, but I have to have it posted to the new call as soon as possible. I remember I'm sick. Anyway, give me that.
That could be squeezed even smaller. Okay, I gotta go get another measurement. So I got 16 inches for the big one, and then I need one for the bookmarks. Okay, so that one actually needs to be... Make sure everything is contained in there. That is correct. Only needs to be that big. So technically we should be able to fit it here. I think that one we already scaled for the bag charms, the pins, the wings, magnets, tote bags. Those are all fine. I'm getting it figured out. I'm getting it down to almost three pages here. I technically don't need the mountains right now. Man, I mean, literally, like this morning, I had 6 pages, 7 pages on here, being like, oh, I'm gonna print so much. I was like, we got it down. We got it down. Okay, so I need a size for these guys. I need to know the height of this box so I can put the sticker on there. I need to know the width of this charm setup here. Once I have those two, then I can figure out whether or not this is going to work or not. Actually, I might be able to squeeze all those in because I don't have the or anymore. The or. so box and bag charms. Okay, one more run to the garage. Something changed on me. No, go back here. Why? So silly. I don't understand. Okay, so the weird part is that the audio quality changes. Oh, guess what's available now? Another macOS update. Ha, go figure. Told ya. Okay. 2.5 and by 9. This, let's go. Let's get all this together. Group. How tall is that? Height is 2.5. So that's the correct height now. What about these guys? Group that. Actually, no, let's ungroup that. Get rid of this ruler for the moment. I don't need it. Okay, so we need to squeeze this in. I think that's a little too big. Okay, so do I have everything inside the container? Yes. Group that. Width is 7 inches. Okay, cool. So we can actually expand that up to 9 inches, but that's not necessary. Cool. So those are set up fine. Book charms, or bag charms, bookmarks. We didn't have any others to compress in here, right? So technically we could take this guy, move it over. And these ones can move over too. Okay, so we've got a little bit of space there, lots of space here. This was 16 inches. We've got it squeezed down to 10. We could actually make things bigger because we don't need the space anymore. The idea is I want these to be nice and big for readability. Just tell it to go to the back. Range. In the back. Now, I know these are too big. Okay, so we got a little bit more size out of them. Okay, keep that there for now. That's fine. It doesn't have to be 16 inches, but I definitely want to try to get as much out of this as I can. Might need to do some iconography here. Hey, Sunny. Welcome in. Good morning. Yeah. What the hell is going on here? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yes, that is a good one. Why it went back to being fine. Okay. I don't understand. Microphone might be dying. Better not be. Didn't come unplugged from the bottom. Okay. I want to change this up to make it look better. No, I want people to... Okay, so I was talking to Dreamer about this, and we were trying to figure out how we wanted to do the wording for this type of setup, which is if you buy an individual book, it's $18. If you buy 2 books, instead of 36, it's 34. So you actually get $2 off. And then for 3 books, it would be 51 instead of 54. So you get $1 off per book when you buy them together. So we were trying to think of the wordings that we wanted to use, and she's like, well, why don't you just do 2 books for 34, 3 books for 51. And I was just thinking about it. I was like, well, no, because that's a lot of diminishing returns, right? So if somebody, you could buy 3 of all of book 1, which technically is not a bad thing, but I think the idea behind this type of quote unquote sale is to encourage buying the whole series, not just a discount on how many books you buy. I think is the idea that I want to get across, get in my head. Pretty sure. So I want to encourage people to buy book 1 and 2, or books 1, 2, and 3 together, or incentivize part of that, because then they have the whole series, not just a bunch of the same one. But I also don't want to discourage somebody if they have like grandkids and there's like, oh, I want to buy 3 books of number 1 and give each one to one of the kids. It's like, that would make sense too. But what are we incentivizing? Buying more books or buying more of this series? Which one? Sunny, you tell me. You're part of the you're got a handle on business things and stuff that happen at your shop. Do you guys do sales on stuff? How do you handle that? How do you guys determine some of those things? How does that work? I know it's different for food, but still. Is it just like promos that you guys have, or do you guys actually sit down and talk about marketing, things like that? Or you just have like a flat, like, oh, give everybody like 10% off? Nope, no promos, none at all. No promos, no deals, no discounts, no anything like that. Just always the same. No price changes like that? You mean you wouldn't give me a discount if I came in? Honey, that's not very nice. I'm joking, but at the same time. Did away with discounts when landlord raised rent by 50% a couple of years ago. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. For sure. That is the single best killer of discounts is raising rent. For sure. That's funny. Not funny, haha, funny sad, but still. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting thought on that. I do feel like, so we ran our our discount. I think it's up on the board here. It is. So we ran this discount at our last book fest, which was each book is $17 by itself, or you can buy the 2 books for $30. And I think that's the same idea, right? 17. Oh, so they actually got like $4 discount off of those. I was being very generous. And I feel like we did pretty good with that. Like I think we sold more of the doubles of book 1 and 2 together than we did of singles. I don't know if that's in part due to this deal, or actually, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, because I was like, oh man, that's way too much. But I forgot that we're changing the price of our books. We had to change the price of our books to $18. So this is actually helping. If this $30 actually is working for selling book 1 and 2 together, then that's actually better for me, because it'll help me eat up the rest of my stock that I have at the cost of losing $2 per book, which is fine. Not great, but fine. Never did military, but we did have senior discounts on Tuesdays. Oh, okay. Now, is that something you talk about with the family when you guys get together, or is that something like they decide, or is that your dad that makes that decision? Is there an aunt, cousin, somebody that's in charge of the financial part of this that you have no idea about? Who does the things? I need the details, Sonny. Give me the details. Oh, that was the previous owner's thing. Oh. Okay, so you guys acquired this business from somebody. Did you guys change the name, or did you keep it all kind of the same? I'm fascinated now. But when the rent went up, we raised prices and then did away with the discount. Oh, gotcha. I need the lore. I need the deets. Everything stayed the same. Okay, cool. They just didn't want to run it anymore, or did they get underneath it? Did it take up too much of their? He didn't want change or to announce that it changed hands. Gotcha. How did you guys end up coming across that? Were you guys looking to buy a business, a restaurant of some sort, or did you guys know him, family friend? Just happened by chance? Details. It was the business my dad been working at since we moved here. Oh, okay. So basically he had been working there for a long ass time, and the owner either got tired of it, didn't want it, or was moving on to do something else. And I'm assuming he offered it to your dad to purchase out, to buy him out of it or run it for him. One of those things. Original owner was going to sell to my dad. But owner's son took it last minute. Oh, boo. Then he worked for the son until the son sold it to my dad because he couldn't keep up with the demand of the job, basically. It was rough on him, essentially. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're not in it to win it, then it's hard. I worked for my dad for many years, and we worked underneath another company, and even my dad's business, like, I didn't want anything to do with, not necessarily, like, not in a bad way, didn't want anything to do with it. Like, that was not my thing. Like, I had no wants, needs, desires to take over the family construction business, the DMC construction. I was just like, nah, that's just not my, that's not my thing. He was in it, but had issues. Eventually, his rotator cuff needed to get replaced. Ah. So he ran into health issues, which that tends to happen. It happens. Cuffs plural. Oh. He was throwing out shoulders like nobody's business, huh? Dang. I remember when I worked at Round Table Pizza, it was like getting our shipments in the morning time and having to unload all the stuff and put it where it needs to be on shelves, either low, high, or wherever the hell it was. Like, it was pretty, like, not uber physically demanding. I think construction work was definitely a different type of body, like, requirements that you need, but like, it was fairly demanding just to run around and get everything. You know, we had 50-pound bags of flour that we'd have to drop and get into our storage and off the truck, and just all kinds of stuff. That was an interesting job at that time. But hello. Construction was different, where you had lumber and everything like that was heavy, but it was, because of the way it was designed in long lengths and stuff like that, it was physically demanding in a different way. A lot more guys needed full body strength, you know, to be able to carry lumber and stuff for long distances or up different places or things like that. So it's a different type of physical demanding in that way. The previous owner's wife was waiting because she wanted my dad to have it. Oh, that's cool. Hi, what's up?
Most friends flew away.
Yes, I saw that. I went out and checked on them.
You did too?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, Moss Friend was good. I think he warmed up and then he took off. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you bring me the bills, boo. You brought me the bills. Okay. It's cool when you have those people that, like, see that potential and you want you to have this stuff like that. The previous owner's wife, like, those are always cool moments. Yeah, she still had a small stake after the original owner sold, but was ready to sell to my dad as soon as it was going to be a thing. That's cool. She had faith in you guys to take care of the name. Okay, now you have to come work for me. Yeah, gotta come work for me. So I'm moving. I got this all kind of figured out. I'm not like thoroughly happy with this, but it'll work. I'm gonna have to just leave that be. But I'm trying to get this guy figured out, this big one.
Mm-hmm.
Cold?
Mm-hmm.
Chilly in here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I swapped the price to this side instead for these two guys, for this discount one.
Why?
I want them to be different. So,
I see. Okay.
yeah. So 18 each, with the number being on the left-hand side. This isn't like telling you which, like one book or anything like that. It's just 18 each in that way. So it has its own separate setup for it, and then the combos have their own thing.
Gotcha.
There was something I was going to ask you about how to set this up. Because I want each one to feel unique in their setup. Okay, never mind. I don't know. If you think of something or you see something, let me know. Because
That's disturbing.
what, 1, 2, and 3?
So if you were to write that out in English, it'd be 1, comma, 2, comma, and 3.
Oh, I can put another comma.
But it's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Why don't you just put all 3 books?
All 3 books?
Or does it have to have an and? Books. Make it. Books 1.
Where's my space? I need a space there. You see what I'm saying? Like, some of the wording stuff, I feel like we can do better.
So you were
with
still
it.
going to do the pricing instead of what we had, maybe that sentence?
So we had talked about you saying like 2 books for 34. And I think my idea is to incentivize them buying books in the series.
I don't like that.
Let me finish.
Mm-hmm.
The books in the series rather than like, because if they just buy 3 books of number 1, I don't necessarily want to give them a discount for
Yes,
that.
you should.
I know you think I should.
And it 100 should, and it can't be this specific, because if I've already bought book 1 and I want to buy book 2 and 3, then I should get a discount.
Fair.
You're going to get a lot of those people possibly this year.
That is fair. I didn't think of that.
You're being too specific.
I wanted to be specific.
You cannot be.
You're a tart
Discounts
muffin.
are discounts, period. Specifics will eliminate so many people.
You're a tart muffin. Stop. Wow. That one looks like buy 2, get 1 for $1. Okay. Like that?
No, it should say 34 for 2 books, 51 for 3 books.
Do you want me to flop them again?
Yeah, can I type it?
No, you cannot type it.
It would be 4 2 books, all capital, just like the each after the number.
Like that?
All capitals, just like each. Spaced. Capital books. Perfect. Switched.
You want to swap the prices and the... That feels so bad to me for some reason.
It feels so good.
Did you... I think you're wrong, but that's...
Perfect. Then it's consistent and it makes sense.
Oh, that
It feels so much better. It looks so good
No,
when
it
it's more
feels
consistent.
it feels so much worse.
Sunday's thing.
Oh my God, Sunday's here. Hello.
Sunny Shark's pet the assistant.
Oh, thank you, Sunday. Sunday. Oh, that feels so bad.
It
Oh,
looks so much better.
oh, I don't like it at all. Oh, it feels like it's so ugh.
What is confusing about that? That
It's
makes
not
so much sense.
Well, one, you're all in capital, so it sounds like you're shouting
Because
at
you made
somebody.
that capital.
Well, each has to be capitalized.
Why?
For some reason, if you look at any promotional stuff, it's either EA capitalized or EACH all capitalized. It's weird. I've been doing good, Sundray. I think the bigger question is how have you been? I've seen you have been very, very busy at the convention level for the past month or so. You've been doing a lot. You've seen EA, period. Dang it.
You can untap it.
Yeah, I don't. Or yeah, I'm glad you popped in for a minute. I know you haven't been on streaming lately. We've missed you. We have missed you. I don't know about that.
That was good.
What? No, it feels wrong.
That looks so good. Well, why'd you change each?
That's what you just said. That's what I had changed.
No, I was looking at the...
Oh, okay, well, shoot. Sundar, how do you do your pricing stuff? Do you just do simple little tags on your stuff, or do you like I'm trying to go through and make a bunch of pieces here that I'm going to put on my. Actually, I need to go through and let's do this one. Run my samples here. These ones are gonna go bloop. These ones are gonna go here, like that. This one is gonna go here. This actually opens up. I didn't have it open at this time. All the rest of these are gonna be on this spinny guy that I made. Bookmarks is going to change. I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. And then this one is going to go here at some point. So kind of the idea. Oh yeah, and where is it at? This guy. Gonna go up here, probably. Don't do it like that. Kind of the idea. Pardon the messiness of my garage here. Still feels like there's something. I need to do something to make that stand out a little bit better. This one is not fully formed yet. We're getting there. Also, Sundray, I need to know if you're going to be. I noticed you've been all over to different states and stuff like that. If you ever get close to, I guess Vegas would be the closest one that would happen probably. If you ever get closer to Reno, Nevada, let me know. I'd like to drop by and say hi. You have some Choco Cat stuff that you've made that my daughter would kill for, so I need to come by and pick one of those up. One or two. We'll see. $34 for 2 books. Why does that feel bad? I don't know why. But Dreamer's not wrong. If somebody already has book 1 and they want to get books 2 and 3, then it would make sense. They should get the $34 discount. Theoretically. But I need to find, I feel like I need to find better wording for it. I don't know why that bugs me. I guess I could put the, no, because the other thing that you could do is put what the actual discount is on there. So minus $2 for 2 books, minus $3 for 3 books. How about that? That sounds awful too. Okay. Right. You're not wrong. This way, actually, you get to see the price. Yeah, for any combo of books. I could try to put some iconography on here. You can make him get bolder as we go forward. So much more bold. Let's go ahead and save this for the moment. Let's see, we got about 1:30 before our last ad break here. Which is this semi-bold? It's medium as well. Medium. They get more bold as you go across. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go check on Sora outside and see what she's up to. She's just chilling like a villain. Yeah, I can only see her feet from that angle, so we'll leave it on this one. But we'll take our break here. We'll run our 3 minutes of ads, and then we'll come back, wrap up the little bit that we've done. we've got left here. May hopefully I'm gonna have to dig with it some more afterwards, but yeah, we'll come back and then we'll wrap up our show and then go from there. So stick around, we'll be right back. Wow, look at that for timing for the song. Perfect. All right, walk back out of here. All right, peoples, we are done for the day. We have made it to our 3-hour block. Huzzah. I was hoping to swap over to some other stuff, but that's okay. I really want to get this done, because once I get the pricing signs completely figured out here, I will be in really good shape, because I need to print all of these out. So the fact that we've got them down to 3 sheets so far, and all of the pricing feels right, how they're set up, what they look like, and everything else like that feels good. I just need to get the wording down for that one, the set with the books. I kind of like how bold that is down there. How bold of you. That's a semi-bold. Semi-bold. Let's drop these back down to regular. Now let's do... Let's do semi-bold on those as well. Yeah, that should be good. Because I want them to stand out. Cool. I might have done it. Anyways, that's what we got done for the day. We've got more stuff to work on Wednesday and on Friday. Thursday will be Kidlit Art Thursday, so make sure and stay tuned for that, because we'll have those some more artwork and stuff to go through on Friday with our stream, which is always fun, looking at other people's stuff and what they've been putting together and working on. So that'll be cool. We've got our video stuff to work on for our credits, our end scene credits. I need to get that done, or at least worked on and stuff like that. We're almost ready for our setup here for our our next in-person event, where we actually get to go and sell a bunch of this stuff at the Reno Public Market. If you've been watching our video up in the right-hand corner, it actually has been popping up on there. Let me see if I can go find it real quick. There it is. Going to Huzzah! Authors Day 2026, Art Town. We will be down at the Reno Public Market. We'll have all of our stuff set up. We will have flyers to our Book 3 launch event that will be happening at Thistle and Nightshade. We will be doing all the things. We'll be selling some of our merch ahead of the release of book number 3 with our new character, our patch character on the board. So yeah, that'll be fun. If you're around in this area, come by, say hi. Yeah, fun stuff. Any other than that, I will be back, like I said, on Wednesday. Don't forget, it's Wednesdays are only our 2-hour streams, which is okay. Lots of things to do on that day. I think we have to go visit Great Grandma on that day too. She's been asking again. We haven't done it for the past couple weeks because we've been doing graduations, family. We did a family reunion on Saturday, right? Basically what we did. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday afternoon, and I will see you guys all next time. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Sundre, for coming by. Thank you, Dreamer, for being in the stream. And she goes, thank you all. See y'all later.